Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Joyful Finding Show this beautiful January 23rd of 2026. Whew, that was a mouthful today. We are on a roller coaster ride of energy and all the shifts and the changes that are happening, whether you see them, recognize them, they are here and they are on the way, and they will be visible when you are ready to open your eyes. But I do notice more people are starting to open their eyes, which is heavenly, because that allows us to create faster in that sense. Right. So, what have I been talking about since 2020? I've been talking about you being the master creator. What is it that you want to create for yourself moving forward? If none of those issues of having to take care of housing or bills or anything like that, where does your passion lie? What is it that you want to do with your life? What is it you feel like you are enjoying? Like, I was thinking about it today. You know what I mean? I like sticking my hands in the dirt and gardening. Okay, I want to do some more of that. You know what I mean? Like, what is it that you want to do? You know what I mean? I want to dress up my yard. I want to do some things. You know what I mean? What is it? What is it that brings you passion? You know, maybe it's art. Maybe it is yard work. Maybe, maybe it's going for walks. I don't know. Maybe it's walking dogs. It could be anything. You know what I mean? Where does your passion lie? What is it that you want to be the creator of moving forward? Because I want you guys to think way outside the box, right? Because we've been in this box longer than we've been alive. So we're getting out of the box now, right? We're getting out of the box. So now we're getting out of that box. We are the creators of what we want to do next. So I feel like that's important to bring up right now. There's been a ton of energy coming through, waking me up at different hours and alerting me and helping me get through my week, because sometimes there's a lot going on. And I look back and I'm like, man, I did all that. And I'm like, all right, Melissa, you did good. You know what I mean? So pat yourselves on the back. It isn't always easy. We're going to get through this, all of this together, and we're going to get on the other side. You know what I mean? We're getting on the other side of all this. Because again, since 2020, I've been talking about all these structures that have to disintegrate and fall down to the foundation from where we're starting. And just know that there's things going on in the background that we can't see that's in the foundation, but it's going to be a stronger foundation than we've ever had before, right? So I'm quite excited to see what the rest of this year brings. And it's going to come quickly, right? Because like next month, right, we're still shedding old skin because we're still in the snake season in the Chinese astrology. And then we're going to move into fire horse. So February, after the 17th there, it's going to move pretty fast. So, and it's funny that I just brought up the 17 again. So I was talking with Dia earlier, and 117 kept coming up for her, and 17, and it doesn't matter if it's in the time or whatever, you know what I mean? And it was happening for me as well. She's like, is this happening for you? And I was like, yes. And then I went to go look for a picture in my phone, and I actually took that sucker at 11:17 in the morning. And I was like, wow, it's even showing up at when I didn't even recognize it. You know what I mean? So what numbers are being coded for you right now to help you further in your awakening? These are all little breadcrumbs to help, expand your mind. And a lot of you right now are really, really open-minded, more so than you ever have been, right? Because we've had to go through a lot of changes in our belief systems and what we really believed, and then we kind of, like, as we've been learning and opening our eyes and being open-minded, we're seeing some of that wasn't always true. Okay. And we're starting to see that on a larger scale now, depending on where your attention falls. Okay. So it's all your choice on where your attention falls and what you're being shown. Right. Because I feel like no matter what it is, there's always a message behind everything. Okay. So you're walking down the street, you see a billboard, it says something to you. It means something to you. Okay. You're driving down the street, you see a street sign. Oh, that name means something to me. Okay. So pay attention to all the little breadcrumbs that are showing up for you right now, because they're huge, whether it's numbers, it's words, whatever. But there is a pattern. Trust me, there is a pattern. Everything's a pattern. Oh my God. I've known this for so long now, but everything's a pattern. So you just have to recognize the patterns that are showing up for you so you can expand yourself even further, right? And what resonates with you? What is God telling you that is like, oh, it totally resonates with you? I want you guys to tap into some of that too. I see a bunch of you showing up in the chat. I'll be naming you off in a few minutes. I want to say thank you for joining. Thank you for bringing your energy into this beautiful circle that we're having right now. We are all connected souls for the betterment of Earth and our humanity. Okay, so the more that we kind of like open up our eyes and expand, right? That's why I'm like, so like, take care of the small businesses. Like tap in with the small businesses, help them out while we get over this little crunch, because the big boxes got all they need. We need to help our community, right? Especially if they offer something that you desire. Okay, so work locally. Use your peeps. Yeah, so it's been an energetic roller coaster so far this month. How about you guys? I mean, overall, everything feels all right, but, there's still a lot going on. Personally, physically,
correct,
all that stuff.
Yeah,
Christopher agrees.
What has been going on?
Are you going to share with my peoples?
Not at all.
Okay, you're just going to talk from the background. All right, then just so everyone knows, Christopher's joining from the background today. He doesn't want to be on screen, but he wants to be heard. Maybe he's going to do voiceovers because he's really good at doing voices when he wants to.
Yes.
Oh, fun stuff. All right, maybe I should say hi to some of you guys. I see I got, jumping around here. I got Jill and Roy. Let me write y'all down. Jill
and Roy, welcome to the show.
That's right. We got Lady Di.
Welcome to the show.
Her name's Diane. Thank you for being here. We got Pat. I'm naming off everybody over on Rumble Pat. First. Maureen.
Hello, Maureen.
All right, that's all I see over there. Let me see if I'm missing anybody. Hold on. Oh, and Ruth is over there too on Rumble.
Welcome to the show, Ruth.
Yay. Jill says hi. And then over here on beautiful YouTube, now that we're back over there for a little bit, we got Richard Riddle.
Hello, Richard.
And we got Pooja.
Hello, Pooja.
And I think that's all I see over there right now. But if you're out there in the chat world, just drop your name in the chat. I'd love to give you all messages later if that's something you so desire. I'm here to be of assistance. Woo! Richard says money going to community stores goes back into the community. Correct. Yes, it does. And we need to support our communities right now.
That's correct.
See, even Christopher agrees with that too.
In economic.
Oh, and I forgot Dia's out there and Susie.
Hello, Dia and Susie.
Yeah, forgot them too. But I didn't forget you. I remembered. Oh, and Barbara's out there, but she's going to listen later. Oh, and we got Shirley out there too. Shirley.
Hello, Shirley.
All right. Awesome. Thank you all for joining this evening. Again, bringing all this beautiful energy into this circle. Okay, so there's a lot of still people that are still needing to heal out there. We got some people that have gotten the flu and they're calling it COVID or whatever they got going on. A lot of breathing issues. I've heard a lot of people, it's making me want to cough now, but I'm hearing a lot of people are just feeling down and out. So let's just send, this whoosh of energy to help push it all out, breathe fresh air, feel like it's complete oxygen, feeling happy, healthy, and whole. And even some of our viewers out there, she may not be here yet, but she's also down and out. So I want you all to enjoy the healing that is coming forth for all of you energetically, washing all of it away. Maybe it's, maybe it's still something you're holding on to, because it's like when it's your lungs and stuff, you know what I mean? It's like you're not enjoying the joy of life. You know what I mean? There's still something that's kind of like there. And it's funny because they had me pull out my green one there. I was like, yeah, I need the heart chakra today. I need the throat chakra today. We need the kyanite today. And we need the sacred 7, right? Because we just want to balance them all together. But I feel like the energies right now, I know it's going to be, okay, I want to talk about that for a minute too, because there's a big storm kind of happening everywhere. I mean, Dia told me it was 27 below over there where she was today. So anyone north of Tampa, across the board here, I wish you luck. Push the storms away. Don't let it have power over you. And make sure you have what you need to get yourself through the weekend. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got Feng Shui lady out there too. Welcome, lady. Marsha's here. Feng Shui. All right. Yeah. So healing energy to all those that need healing, getting rid of all this funk. It could be the stuff they spray in the skies on us. I don't know. It could be what they put in our food, but all that's changing too. That's one of the old structures that is actually falling too, so that we can get healthy again. Okay, so a lot of those old structures are in their demise right now, is what it feels like. And I don't usually use that word, but I'm using it today because usually it's just crumbling and falling apart. But again, like I said, that new foundation that we're starting from, this is where you get to be the master creator. What is it that you truly want to create for yourself that brings you happiness and joy, and at this time still provides for your family? So what is it you're putting out to the universe that you're wanting to create, right? Because if this is in fact a matrix that we're in, and we have the ability to bring thought to power, what is it that you're thinking about? That's why there's so many people out there that are all brainwashed and they all say the same thing over and over again. They're like the little zombies, I call them. But they're going to wake up too. Not all of them, but some of the zombies will wake up. But they're out there just chattering the same thing all the time. When we are trying to create good change in the future, rather than trying to hold on like a,
A rider on a horse.
Yeah, like that, Christopher. So we've got a lot of change that's coming up this year, and we're on a fast start, right? We're in a fast start. So it's going to be a lot of fun this year. We're going to have a lot of fun. As we let go of the old past, right? We're letting go of all that we've held on to, all those belief systems that we've kind of held on to. There are still some that you may still hold on to, depending on where they sit in your heart and if they bring future joy, right? It's all going to depend. Your connection to source, to God, is bringing you into the pathway that you've always needed to go into. Okay, we have been like little rats in a cage, actually, is what they're showing me, because I was seeing a little maze and they had these little drop doors that would just like drop down in front of you. Those would be like the detours where you would have to turn around and go back and stuff. And I feel like there's none of that control left anymore. Like the rat cage is gone. You know what I mean? And I know there's a song out there with a rat cage in it. Rats in a cage. What song is that? Somebody, I know you guys are more musical than me out there. I need to know that song.
Rats in a cage.
Yeah, but I need to know who sings it. Go Google it for me on the other phone.
Okay.
You'll have to be my assistant. You need to help mommy now.
All right.
All right, awesome. You're the best. Richard says it's 24 degrees and windy. But anyways, we are no longer stuck in that, right? We're no longer stuck in that. Where's my little picture, right? I guess there's a reason why I'm keeping this sucker handy, right? Well, again, this kind of like reminds me of the rats in the cage, and we finally learned to get to the exit, right? We're getting to the exit. We are in the exit right now. Okay, God kind of created us. We're taking our power back, but we have to get out of survival mode and get more creative. And it's funny because I chose this color actually back here today is yellow. It doesn't look it in the camera, but yellow is about our solar plexus and really taking our power back from outside sources. You know what I mean? Like outside sources. So,
I found it.
all right, what is it?
The Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins. Interesting. Thank you. I needed to know that because I need to look it up later. Find me the lyrics because I'll need those later. Thank you. Yeah. I like having a little assistant. He's a good kid. I like him. He wants to learn. I keep telling him he needs to have his own little show. And he's always like, no, no, no. But the more I think he starts interacting with mine, Christopher might have his own show. We'll have to see what he has to, what he wants to bring out there for the people. Because it's like, he likes to entertain, right? That's what I feel like he does. He's much more outgoing than I was at his age. I might have been outgoing at his age, but I got shut down right around that time. So, but anyways, that's a whole other story that we're not going to get into tonight. We are moving into the future. We're not moving anywhere near our past. We're moving into the future. Slipping into the future, my friends.
All right, found it.
Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. I'll need that later. You're the best. Thank you very much. Richard says it hasn't started here yet, around 10 p.m. Central Time. Is that when it's supposed to start snowing there or just rain? Everyone saying hello. Ruth saying hello. Nice. Everyone saying hello to each other. You guys are the best. The best. All right. What else should I share with everyone tonight, Christopher? Is there something on your mind I should share with people?
The growing economic crisis, if you want to talk about that.
Some of the things that the kids are learning in school right now.
Oh, no, I didn't learn it in school.
Where did you learn this?
I heard about it on an article.
All right. Well, I have to do some research before I talk about it because I need to see what it says. But can you pick up something a little bit more fun?
Oh, okay. Cool stuff that's happened over the new year.
All right. What is some cool stuff that's happened over the new year so far? Let's put that out to you guys. What good things have happened so far this year? Is there anything that you could post out there that has been good for you so far this year? Anything. I know. Leave it up to Christopher to ask me that, right, Marcia?
Being out in a new year is the best thing because I despised 2025.
You despise 2025. I'm just finding out he really dislikes 2025.
Yeah.
Well, good. 2026 is going to be a whole lot better for everybody. So that's the vibe we're going to keep. We're going to keep the happy vibe moving through this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, through this year. So we're just going to rock and roll and be creators of what we want to do next. That's what we're doing. That's what we're working on. Richard says snow and ice. Okay, so I know there's a lot of people watching out there. Oh, hi, Carol Ann. Let me write your name down too.
Hello, Carol Ann. Welcome to the show.
That's awesome. Thank you, Pat. Yes, it is. Smashing Pumpkins. See, Pat knew what it was. We closed on our new house. Congratulations, Jill. That's fabulous. Are y'all moved in? What was I just going to say? I was going to talk about something for a minute. Totally spaced.
Snow and ice.
Oh, yeah. What kind of weather are you guys expecting? He's only 10. He's kind of grown up. He'll be 11 in July. I just thought about it. My kids are going to be master numbers again this year.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to explain it right now. So Christopher's going to be 11 in July, and William turns 22 in April. So I got 2 kids with 2 master numbers in this year. So that's pretty magical for me.
What is a master number, though?
Go look it up. I'm going to put them into research. You got to find out some stuff for yourself, darling. So he's going to go look up master numbers right now. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I think that's pretty cool. And then this show is actually my 311th episode, which is pretty cool too. You know what I mean? The numbers are just talking to me all over the place. 3s, 11s. I just talked about 11s. You know, you can't make this stuff. I look over at the clock. It's 8:22. Again, can't make this stuff up. You really just can't make this stuff up. We are almost done with the house. It's never ending. Yeah, it takes a little while. It takes a little while. But there's no hurry either, Jill. We're not in a hurry. We're not in a hurry. We need to just remember to just go with the flow that we need to get into and know that God is providing, right? And just everything just unfolds the way it has to. It's when we rush that things kind of like get, blurred or, confused or whatever. You know what I mean? Thank you, Maureen. Awesome. Ruth says, very cold, freezing rain and ice. School already closes for Monday, Sunday into Monday. It's supposed to be very nasty. All right. Not looking forward to that. Stay warm. Push the storm away, just like when I used to do with hurricanes until they got too powerful to push away. Yes. Love it. Love it. All right. What else am I sharing with you all? Do you have anything you want to share, Christopher, at all? All right, you're taking too long to think about it. Okay, you don't have anything? Yes. I can't Google and stay with the show when I'm on Rumble. Yeah, sometimes that's an issue. I know. But at least you're able to go over to YouTube and do that, Pat. At least you have that opportunity that you're able to go do that. Because, yeah, sometimes Rumble gives me a hard time, too. And sometimes I can't push the little window up out of the way and it goes away and then it stops talking. And I'm like, but I want to do other things while I listen. I'm trying to multitask right now, So completely understand. I'm pretty good at that sometimes, that multitasking stuff. All right. What else? There's supposed to be something else I'm supposed to be sharing. The energy is only going to get more intense. So pay attention to the body shifts or where it shifts in your body, right? Because I feel like it's shifting through us, right? We kind of like purging stuff out of the body, purging oldness, whatever it was that didn't belong inside this body. Yeah, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of shifts and changes in the next coming month or so, like pretty quickly, like bang, 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 like boom, 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 like the dominoes falling and all that, it's a perfect shape and design, all the dominoes. Woo, it's like a ride, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that lazy river ride, but now we're like in a little water rapids, and you just stay in your tube. You're all right. And we got this. It's going to be all cool on the other side, but it's going to move a little faster than the lazy river that we're used to. So have you guys noticed that with time too? Just kind of like gets out of control and just kind of like, flying by?
Yes.
You've noticed the time flying by too?
Yeah, for some reason, a week at school feels like, instead of getting faster, it feels like it's getting short.
Slower.
Slower, yeah. 1 week at school feels like a whole month.
Oh, wow. Well, that's not happening for me. It's like a day is a month for me. Like we go in a day and like a month went by. That's what it feels like. That's how fast it's moving. It's crazy how that works. It's crazy daisy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, so what else have you guys got going on? What else am I feeling for you all? What else?
Events that the chat wants to get up to this month or next month?
Any events they want to go to?
Or any plans that you have?
Do you guys have any plans or events in the next month? Should we plan an event?
Maybe.
I'm thinking we might need to plan an event.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of event that will be yet, but I think if we could do that. I think we could arrange an event.
Yeah, we could arrange an event.
I think we could throw something together.
Yep.
You going to help work it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, William, Christopher. I was going to call you William. That's what happens when you have more kids. You name them all their names.
What?
Yeah, I do.
We don't. The names don't even sound similar.
I know. But you're just both my kids. It doesn't matter. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So, event in the works. Put it down. We'll create an event. You're going to be an event creator. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds like a good job.
All right.
Just remember to give me my paycheck.
I'll make sure you get paid. So Jill says, we hope the power doesn't go out here in Georgia. I hope the power doesn't go out either. But if you guys are expecting ice, I would recommend a generator with some gas. I lived through an ice storm of 98 in Maine, you guys. So I think that's why I get a reprieve from this one, because it was bad. When the trees gathered so much ice and all the trees were, popping because they were just under so much weight, it really sounded like a war zone, like trees just falling, branches just falling, trees going down. So I'm going to wish that it all turns very warm and it's just a normal, I'm going to call that there's no ice. Just let it be snow. Let it be a peaceful, white, restful snow that you can go out and shovel easily in the morning, and none of you lose power. That's what I hope for all of you.
Like a nice age instead of an ice age?
Yes, a nice age instead of an ice age. Yep. You nailed it. Good job. So that's what I wish for all of you guys. And Christopher is funny. That's why I said he could have his own show. Yes. No. Yes. But a generator is always a good backup for, without power. And make sure you have an extra heat source. But anyone else out there expecting rain and all that stuff? Because I know it's going to be like North Florida, Georgia, all the way up to Maine. I don't think I have any Mainers watching today. I should probably go live one time over there on Facebook and see who shows up. I haven't done that in a long time. Maybe we'll do that next week just for giggles. Giggles. It's where all the trolls used to show up. Remember, Tiffany? They like it over there. We can't get a generator that fast, but we will be working on that. Okay. Khalil, hi Melissa. Can I ask to see the energy field today that would be aligned with my higher self? I feel everyone's energy around me, but want to hear my own being's truth better. So much thanks. Well, thank you, Khalil, for being here. When I get over to messages, I'll jump right on that. Let me write your name down.
Welcome, Khalil, to the show.
Absolutely. All right, this is a good time to have a word from beautiful sponsors, beautiful Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space. If you guys are ready to change up the energy in your house, your business, your RVs, wherever it is you're living right now, talk to Marsha and change the energy in your house, change the attitude where you sleep, and you will start to feel better and have good things start to happen for you. So check it out, you guys. Feng Shui My Space. Awesome. Like I said, check out fengshuimyspace.com and change up your space today. Thank you, beautiful Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space, and for being a beautiful sponsor of the Joyful Finding Show. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And beautiful Lola Blue down in Northport, making beautiful products anywhere from candles and body sprays and deodorants and shampoos and conditioners and magnesium creams. Check it out, you guys. Most beautiful products ever. Discover the art of clean living with LolaBlueLiving.com. Handcrafted in Northport, Florida, our natural soaps, soy candles, and shampoo bars bring eco-friendly luxury to your daily routine. From refreshing sugar scrubs to soothing CBD massage creams, every product is made with love and care. Elevate your self-care game and shop now at LolaBlueLiving.com. Feel good, live better naturally. Awesome. Thank you, LolaBlueLiving.com. You guys check it out. I have not got the code this month. She's been super busy. But if you guys want, at least browse the products if you want. And if you want, just try one. There's samples and all that kind of stuff that you could just try. And every time I go down there, I'm buying new samples too, just to see what I could. I love it all. I just love it all. It smells good and it's good for your body. So
they are quite good.
Yes, he uses the tea tree shampoo.
Yep.
The bar. It helps with dandruff. Yep. He gets a little dandruff every once in a while. So now we're going to get into the message part of it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, absolutely. Ace, what's up? All right, that's what I'm calling you because that's what it looks like to me. All right, yeah, if you guys want to donate, you guys are able to do that through my Rumble over there for Rumble Rants. If you guys want, you can also use my Venmo. We're not able to do that over on YouTube yet, so jump over to my Venmo if that's something you so desire. I do have one donation before the show started this evening. Beautiful Barbara, who will watch the show later, will be number one. And then I will just, randomly pick names from there and see who Spirit wants me to talk to. All right. All right. Laugh out loud. My name's Maria. All right. Ace, Maria. Got it. This way I know that I can tap into your energy. Woo! Perfect. That helps a lot. All right. I love that you brought the loving vibes here too. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to start with Barbara and then I'm going to wing-a-ding-ding through the names. Okay. So let's move that out of the way because I got a lot of names up on there tonight. So if you are out there in the chat and you do want a message, drop it in the chat. Okay. Drop your name in the chat. And Jill, that's good that you have gas. That's a perfect way to heat yourself then. Stay warm, my friend. All right. Miss Barbara. Barbara. I feel like I'm signing my name. Like it's so pretty. I feel like this is a contract, but I also feel like this is on artwork. So there's two things going on here. So I feel like you are going to, when you get home, you'll create more art or there's going to be a contract that will be signed. Because I feel like people are on the move, maybe not as soon as you get home. And I just thought about the storm. But anyways, but I feel like they're showing me your signature and it looks very, very pretty. Like you want it to look designer like, you know what I'm saying? So I see that for you. And as also more artwork, like I see more with the painting, and I just feel like a plethora of art projects going on. Like, well, this one's curing, I'm going to be working on this, and then well, that one's doing that, I got this to do, and then I can go back to this one and do layer 2, and then I feel like there's a rotation of some sort of things that you're going to be doing. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, dear. They're saying just enjoy your time with your family. You have been very, 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 very helpful to them, as you always are. It's like you show up at just the right time to take care of the things that need to be taken care of. It's almost like divine timing, Barbara. Isn't it funny how that happens? But I'm also getting something in your little throat chakra right there. There's something that you need to say. So I don't know who that one is to, but there is something that will be said that you need to get off your chest, kind of. So Maybe it's just venting and just letting it all go. I don't know, but there's something you need to let go of there. And then it's just free. And then you start singing more. You know what I mean? With the singing bowls, you know, all that fun stuff like that. So I love it. I love it. All right. So that's what I'm going to leave with you today, Barbara. And I'll chat with you soon. Enjoy your family. And they're saying while you're in Vegas, it's funny because I just saw you at a slot machine. Don't be afraid to go just, you know, pull a couple rounds or whatever. However you do that stuff out there. That's what they just showed me. Yeah. So that's what I get. I don't normally tell people to gamble, but when I see the little casino, I got to tell you what I'm seeing. All right. Who's going to be next? All right. So we're going to do Maria because I just stopped on your name. So what did you just ask me? You just asked me something. All right. Khalil and Aces are both Maria. Oh, you got to be joking. 2 Marias. Khalil's Maria too. All right. That's going to help with messages. Okay. That's awesome. All right. And I know Maria just asked second Maria just asked me a question, I thought. All right. May I ask to be put on the list? All right. That's all you asked, to be put on the list. Okay. If you had a question, I wanted to answer it for you. The question I'm curious about, Melissa, is if I'm going to court very soon with the other parent, 18 years coming to a close. I'm ready to move the balance of the scales justice, but also ascend, let go. All right. Perfect. That's a perfect thing. All right, let me tap into your energy, girl. All right, are you going to court? Well, that's going to depend. Do you need to go to court? That also depends. Okay, so if it's something that you want to close out in a way with the other parent, I mean, do you want, like, is it like a divorce? Like, I mean, like give me like the background, or is there like child support involved? You know what I mean? Because I'm seeing like different scenarios flash in front of my head right now, and they're like, it could be all over the place. You know what I mean? So it's gonna depend on what kind of I'm getting like mediation. You know what I mean? So maybe you do go to court, but then it turns into like mediation. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's why I was getting that. Totally makes sense now. Thank you, Maria. All right. He owes me child support and I need boundaries from his past behaviors or abuse. Perfect. Okay. So the only thing that you can do probably after 18, yeah, you might have to go to court. And, you know, if he owes a lot of child support, I don't know what state you're in, just, you know, file it through the state there because they will support you. But it doesn't, just know that money is going to be on the way. So it doesn't matter if it comes from him or not. But also the boundaries that you need to create are firm ones. And if the child is now 18, you can both move away from it or not have to be involved in it so much. But I'm getting literal boundaries, like picking up and moving another boundary. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm not going for custody. Okay, I gotcha. Well, whatever it is that you're looking for, but they're saying there's a lot to this. A lot. There's more than what I can say in just a few minutes. But I'm getting right now, right, for you, for the situation, I want you to write down right here on this paper what it is that you want to accomplish with the boundaries and all of that. Because this is like why I chose yellow. It's taking your power back. And by doing that, you just take your power back. Okay. So that's what I'm getting you for Maria Aces. Okay. That's what I'm getting for you. Write it down so you can create the boundaries that you want. Solidify it in writing for yourself. And then you'll know what to do with it after that because God is talking to you. So I'm going to leave that with you. Hey, Linnell, I'm writing your name down too. All right, let's see who's next. All right. Carol Ann. Carol Ann. Woo. Glad you could be here tonight, girl. I'm so bad I've missed everybody's show for like since we started this year. I just go to sleep before 8 o'clock, you guys. All right. Carol Ann, I'm getting a lot of energy going on around you. I'm getting a lot of woo. Have you been feeling static? Like, getting shocked on things or whatever? Because I feel a little bit of that going on, a little shocky going on. So I feel like this is your energy ramping up right now. And I feel like there's a lot of that going on, ramping up of the energy. It kind of feels like you're like on speed, and then all of a sudden you need to rest, and then you're on speed, and then you need to rest, and then you're on speed, and then you need to rest. So I feel like this is going to be an ongoing pattern for you, but you're like if you saw you're like in the psychic flow name just all lit up, that's kind of like what you are right now. That's the lit up I'm kind of talking about. So I'm going to leave that with you, Carol Ann. Thank you, darling, for being here. All right, let's see who's next. All right, we got Khalil, the other Maria. All right, let's check this out. And you asked something about your highest and best energy. Okay, so what I'm getting for you, Khalil, is you are in the process of a lot of change going on right now. You are taking back your energy from outside sources. You are grounding it into the ground, and you are going to make something new out of this. You are like a new burning flame that is bringing the light to the people around you. Stop second guessing yourself, because you are being true to who you are. And this feels like it's coming from like a very, very powerful guide that is like telling you how strong and how beautiful you are, and that you can conquer all things. The darkness can no longer dim your light. That's what I'm getting for you, Khalil. So I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a new follower, too, I think. All right, let's see. Oh, Lady Di. How you doing, girl? I haven't seen you in a little bit. You've been a busy girl. Let's see what we got going on in your world. Lady Di. All right, Diane. All right. You've been busy. Oh, this is so funny. Okay, so you've been super busy. I'm going to say like here, there, and everywhere. But then I'm seeing, and I have no idea if you have animals or not, but I'm seeing this dog, and it's rolling over, and it wants its tummy rubs, and it wants some affection. So I don't know if you've recently got a dog or you have a dog, but I'm getting that. Like it just wants to be loved on, you know what I mean? And you're willing to love on it. But I also get that there's something that's coming, like there's a T in the road. Like you've been like there's like you have a decision you have to make on which road you want to travel. Like what is it that is most important to you? Like what is it you really want to do? Because I feel like you're up against that wall right now, and it's like it's not a wall, because I feel like it's a road and I have a choice. I can go left or I can go right. There is no straight option. You could back up a little bit, but I feel like one way is your future and one way is staying the same. So it's kind of like being at the fork in a road, kind of, sort of. But I feel like there's also good advice being given to you about what your next ideas are, because I feel like you're thinking outside the box and you're wanting to get out there and help people. So I feel like there's something you're going to do also to help people. So I'm going to leave that with you, Lady Di. Thank you for being here today. Amazing people. You amazing people. All right. Pat, you're next. Pat. Pat, see, I'm getting lit up around you too. So I feel like you are being in this very, very protective light bubble. This is what it feels like for you. Like, I feel like you're one of those bouncy balls. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I could take you and bounce you and you'd like bounce all over the place. You know, one of those old super balls like we used to get back in the day. I don't even know. Do you get those out of the machines anymore? The little, I don't even see those anymore. But anyways, where was I going with that? Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Protective. You're being protected right now. Okay. In this beautiful, energetic, bouncy ball type material. So like you'll bounce off things. You know what I mean? You'll just bounce off stuff. So they're saying, just know that you're protected. We are listening to you. We are trying to manifest some of the things that you want to come into fruition. They're working with you. So keep talking to them. So that's what I'm getting for you today, Pat. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see who's next. All right, Richard. Richard, I did see that you said you've been sleeping better this week. It's probably because you've been on vacation, right? I think. All right, I should probably read some of this stuff. Linnell's over here. She's brought in some whale energy. Thank you, darling. That's awesome. Ace says, yes, thanks. You're welcome. All right. Very good, very good, very good. I didn't miss anything else. Very good. All right, so I just said Richard Riddle. All right, Richard. Okay. So, Richard, I'm getting re-energized, regrouped. I hope you did some of that cleaning we talked about because I feel like that was important for your energy. That could be why you're sleeping good too. And then I also feel like there's a new opportunity either in theater. I almost feel like this is at the movie theater. Do you guys have like a movie theater? Because why am I seeing you like behind the counter, like, you know, are movies going to come back? Because why am I seeing you in a movie theater? So I'm seeing you in a movie theater behind the counter, like serving up popcorn. So there's something that's coming up that's going to require popcorn, apparently. So I feel like there's some kind of entertainment. It's around the entertainment field. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling for you. Entertainment field. So there's going to be more coming up for you in that avenue, Mr. Richard. Thank you for being here today. All right, let's see who's next. All right, Maureen. 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 All right, Maureen. You are loving your life right now. You are just like, you're still trying to get used to it, I feel like. But you are totally loving your life right now. And you are just, I feel like you're more relaxed than you've ever been. Okay. And I feel like you are just lining up all these things that you're going to do after you're bored. Okay. You're not bored yet. You need to relax a lot more. Okay. But when you finally get to that point where you're like, all right, I want to do something that I really enjoy, you're going to expand on whatever that is. I feel like you're in the process of kind of sorting that out as well as the housing situation. Okay. But I feel like you are in the process of finding your biggest joy yet, okay, that you've had in a very, very long time. And it's very, very peaceful. So even if you just open the sliders and you can hear the waves or whatever, I'm getting just that kind of relaxed, okay, that kind of relaxed. That's what I'm getting for you. So your guides and angels are saying, we're talking to you too, our dreams, your dreams. They want you to pay attention to your dreams. Okay, I want you to pay attention to your dreams. My nose is itching. You need to pay attention to your dreams, Maureen. All right, Shirley. Shirley, let's tap into your energy today. Shirley. Okay, Shirley. So this is what I'm getting for you. New. Okay, so, but I'm getting this as like new beginnings, new opportunities, new things. And it's kind of like all kind of like flows into space. into its place, okay, with ease, okay? And it was time. They're saying it was time. You are in this, and it's funny because I'm getting this big L for you. The big cursive L, like I would want to spell love after I get this. So I almost feel like this L that I'm getting is coming from people. And they'd be even funnier if that's your middle initial. I don't know. I don't remember what your middle name is or if I even know it. But anyways, I'm getting new for you. There's going to be, it feels like there's a dip, but everything picks back up again. And it's moving really fast because they're saying that you have such an open mind right now that you can see other possibilities for future outcomes. So there's going to be great ability in your new eyesight, they're saying. So, and then I'm getting like water. So are you going to go on a vacation somewhere? Are you planning a vacation, my friend? Because I feel like I'm on the water and I don't feel like it's our water. I don't feel like it's our Siesta Key Beach. Okay. So I'm feeling that for you, Cheryl. I'm going to leave that with you. All right. Let's see who's next. All right. Jill and Roy. I'm popping you two together. You little lovebirds, you. All right. So, oh my God. Why won't my nose stop itching now? Jill and Roy. It's funny, but I'm getting about the house, the foundation, setting things together. Everything's falling together. I'm seeing like a front sidewalk. So are you planning on doing something with the front yard? I almost feel like I said this to you before. But I feel like something like I talked about in earlier about landscaping, something to do with the front sidewalk, the facade of your house. Like, is there something you're going to change or something like that? Because I feel like there's talk about it, or maybe something. I know not this weekend because it's going to be so cold, but it's going to be spring before you know it. So start planning. Start planning. And Shirley just asked me if it felt like international vibes. It's going to be safe to go. So if you want to go, go. I'm getting it to go, Shirley. I'm getting it to go. Go enjoy yourself. Take a vacation. It's all good. All right, so that's what I get for Jill and Roy. All right, so who's next? All right. All right, Dia. Let me move over to this favor. Dia. All right. So what I'm getting for you, dear, is it's so funny because I'm seeing like water and I'm seeing and I'm feeling like this is a beach, and I feel maybe it is Sarasota, but it's beach and it's kind of wavy, and it's like you are reaching out to the people in the water. Like you're like, it's like Inspector Gadget arm going way out in the water. I can't wait till we decipher this later. But it's like you got Go-Go Gadget arm and you're reaching way out into the water and you're pulling people to safety. So I feel like you're in the process of really helping people that you didn't know that you were helping, right? Because it almost feels like unintentional and all of that. Like you just automatically know that you're going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about the wavy foundation because things have felt off, but you're getting ready to straighten that stuff out. And I'm also getting like the loop-de-loop. You know what I mean? It's like you in your little red car. That's all I can imagine. And it just like, and I don't even remember if your car's red, but I'm getting you in this little red car and you're on the little loop-de-loop and there's like no fear. You just keep going. There's nothing that can stop you now. So that's what I'm going to get for you, Dia. All right. That's what I get for Dia today. All right. There's only a couple of you guys left. Have I missed any of you guys? All right. How much time do I got? Oh, I got all kinds of time. Susie. Just enjoy yourself. Just relax. Keep playing with your biofeedback machine. Don't worry so much about a job. It's all going to work out for the best. They're saying sometimes you like to worry and they don't want you to worry anymore because that's all past and beyond you now. It's all about what you want to create for fun. Like, where is your joy? How do you want to be of assistance to the people? Okay. Who do you want to assist? They want you to think about that one, Susie. That's what I'm getting for you, Susie. Oh, I got Pooja and Ruth left. And Linnell. I keep missing you guys' names. All right, let's see who's next. Do. All right, Pooja. 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 Singing in the rain. Why am I getting that for you? Is it raining there? I'm getting that sometimes it feels like things are kind of like rainy, like a cloudy, rainy day, but you're going to sing your way through it. It's like you're finding your light in the darkness. Like you're pushing it all away by your vibration and everything that you're bringing to the table. So I'm getting that you need to sing loud and proud about what it is that you're creating for yourself. So even create that song for yourself if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Open yourself up to what that could be, because there's many opportunities for you when you raise that vibration and you keep raising that vibration as much as you are, because you're doing everything. You're doing all the right things. You're meditating. You're doing everything that you need to do to bring that together for yourself. So that's what I see for you right now, Pooja. All right, let's see who's next. I got a couple minutes. I got you guys. Linnell. Linnell, if you're with the whales, you're in Hawaii. Oh, let me tap into you all the way over there in Hawaii with some whale magic. All right. Oh, the record keepers are talking. Okay, so with you, Linnell, I really want you to truly pay attention to the whales. Have you seen them yet? I don't know yet. But I want you to listen to the whales. Like there is a new message that you have not received from them yet that is going to be completely new for you. So yes, that's what I'm seeing, Linnell. The whales have a new message for you in their songs. If you can record it, try to do that. All right, Miss Ruth, you're last today. Sorry about that, but here you are. Ruth! Oh my God, I feel like you're still getting your strength back. I feel like you're still getting yourself uplifted and recharged and I feel like we're ready to charge soon. So I feel like you're almost ready to go, dear. You're almost ready to go. You're getting everything in line. And you're just going to take off like a little bat out of hell when you're ready. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, you're still recharging and re-energizing yourself and clearing out everything that no longer serves you for your highest and best so that you can create the joy that you want in your life. And I feel like your business is going to pick up reading-wise in the near future because people are going to need your assistance. So I'm going to leave that with you, dear Ruth. All right, Lady Di says that was great. Thank you, Melissa. You're very welcome. Great for being here. Jill says we are fixing things in the front and side of the house in the coming weeks. Thank you. You're very welcome. Great show, Jill says. You're very welcome. Linnell says will do. Thanks. High sound, yes. Oh, very good. See, we're already getting it. Pooja says thanks, Melissa, for the beautiful message. You're welcome. Richard says that new. Thank you for the message. You're welcome. Yeah, I can't wait to tell me what that popcorn is all about, man. Because that's what I see. Like you behind the counter selling popcorns and pop some drinks back there. You know what I mean? Yes. Thank you everybody for being here. Please hit the like button on whatever avenue you're watching on, whether it's Rumble, YouTube, BitChute, whatever. Definitely like the show. Share the show if you feel it's important. The coming weeks are going to keep moving a little bit quicker and quicker all the time. And I'm here for you. So if you guys want to reach out, my website is on the page. I am melissaparks.com. I am here for readings. I offer 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and an hour. So any price budget, I got you. So yeah, if you guys need help, I'm here for you, because we're going to need to keep our lights bright so that we can help the others, assist others as we're coming through all this, because there's a lot coming, and it's going to be fun, my friends. I've been waiting my whole life for this. This is what I've been training for, and it only took me all this time to figure that out. Do you have anything you want to share?
Yes.
Okay, what is that?
Make sure that you rule this next week until next Friday, where it's our 311th show.
No, that'll be 312 next Friday.
Oh, well, 312.
Yes, 312 next week.
I was close.
You were close. You were close. So you guys, stand in your light. Be strong. Be joyful. Know God's got your back. And be the creator that I know that you are. And have a great week, my loves. See you next Friday.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.